The courtroom was tense with anticipation as people shuffled in their seats, waiting for the proceedings to begin. Among them sat a man whose presence drew hushed whispers, a former soldier named Marcus Hayes. Once a decorated hero, Marcus now stood accused of a crime he insisted he didn't commit. But today wasn't about pleading his innocence. Today he had one request: to see his loyal dog Ace one last time. Ace wasn't just a dog to Marcus, he was a lifeline. During Marcus's tours in war-torn regions, Ace had been his constant companion, a canine trained to detect danger and offer emotional support. Together they had saved lives and endured the unimaginable. After returning home, Ace helped Marcus adjust to civilian life, offering comfort on nights when the weight of memories became too heavy. But now, facing a potential life sentence, Marcus knew he might never see Ace again. His lawyer, Sarah, stood before the judge, her voice steady but laced with emotion. "Sarah, Your Honor, my client has served this country with honor. He requests a brief moment with his dog, Ace, who was instrumental in saving his life on the battlefield. This is a man facing the possibility of losing everything. A final goodbye is all he asks." The judge, an older man with sharp eyes that softened for a moment, sighed deeply. "Judge, this is highly irregular, but given Mr. Hayes' service to this nation, I will allow it." A murmur spread through the room as a bailiff opened the side door. A moment later, Ace trotted in, his sleek German shepherd coat gleaming under the courtroom lights. The sight of him brought a lump to Marcus's throat. Ace immediately recognized Marcus, wagging his tail furiously and letting out a soft whine. "Marcus!" "Hey, boy," Marcus whispered, crouching down as Ace reached him. He buried his hands in the dog's fur, tears spilling down his cheeks. "Marcus, I missed you, buddy. I'm so sorry I haven't been there for you." The room fell silent, the bond between man and dog palpable. Even the harshest faces in the courtroom softened at the sight of Marcus and Ace. As Marcus embraced Ace, something unexpected happened. Ace's demeanor changed. His ears perked up, and his body tensed as he turned toward the prosecution's table. He sniffed the air, his tail lowering as he let out a low, deliberate growl. "Marcus, what's wrong, boy?" Marcus asked, confused. Ace moved closer to the table, his nose working furiously. The prosecutor, a sharp-suited man named Anderson, shifted uncomfortably in his chair. "Anderson, control your dog." But Ace was on high alert. He barked sharply, causing a stir in the room. Marcus frowned. He hadn't seen Ace act like this since their days in the field. "Sarah, Your Honor, Ace is a trained military dog. If he's reacting this way, it could mean something important." The judge raised an eyebrow. "Judge, Mr. Anderson, do you have anything in your possession that might explain the dog's behavior?" Anderson, "Of course not," Anderson replied, his voice tight. "Sarah, then you won't mind if we check." The judge nodded, and the bailiff approached Anderson's briefcase. Anderson protested, but the judge silenced him with a sharp glare. The bailiff opened the case, and the courtroom erupted in gasps. Inside the briefcase were documents that revealed evidence tampering, key pieces of information that had been hidden or altered to frame Marcus. The judge's face darkened as he examined the papers. "Judge Mr. Anderson, care to explain this?" Anderson stammered, but his excuses fell flat. The judge immediately called for a recess, ordering an investigation into the prosecutor's actions. Hours later, the courtroom reconvened. The atmosphere was charged, but this time it carried a sense of hope. Judge Cho. "Given the new evidence and the clear misconduct by the prosecution, all charges against Mr. Hayes are hereby dropped. Furthermore, I am ordering an inquiry into this case to ensure justice is served." Marcus sat in stunned silence as the words sank in. He was free. Beside him, Ace let out a joyful bark, as if he understood the gravity of the moment. Tears streamed down Marcus's face as he hugged Ace. "Marcus, you did it, boy. You saved me again." The courtroom erupted in applause. Even the spectators, who had come expecting a simple trial, were moved by the extraordinary bond between Marcus and his dog. Narrator vowed. In the days that followed, Marcus's story spread like wildfire. He and Ace became symbols of loyalty and justice, their story a reminder of the unbreakable bond between man and dog. Marcus used his newfound freedom to advocate for veterans and their service animals, ensuring that heroes like Ace received the recognition they deserved. And as for Ace, he remained by Marcus's side, proving time and again that a dog's love and loyalty can change lives in ways no one could ever imagine.